welcome back to the Alyssa Bliss list. My name is Alyssa and today we are going to be using the Morphe X Nikita Dragun palette. I've been so excited to use this since I got it. I mean, the colors are just beautiful, especially Metamorphosis and Full Fantasy. But today I'm going to be doing more of a glittery look using purples and greens and then the glitter matrix color right in that bottom corner. I don't know about you, but I'm dying to get into this palette. So let's get started. So I actually already prepped my skin off camera with the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. And then I also used the Body Shop Vitamin E Moisture Cream as my moisturizer. So I'm just gonna go in with my primer, and it's the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Pro Filt'r Hydrating Primer. So someone recommended to me trying putting on my primer with a dampened beauty blender, so I'm gonna go try that out. Just squirt a little onto the tip of the beauty blender and pat that out. All prepped and primed, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation today, and it's one of my favorite foundations ever. I'm in the shade 120. I'm just going to be applying that with a dampened beauty blender. Just look like that. Alright, all done. For my concealer, I'm just going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Double Duty Beauty, and mine is in the shade 12N Fair Neutral, and it just looks like that. I'm just going to cover up some of my spots on the side of my face, and then my under eyes. I think I broke out on the side of my face because I've been letting my dog sleep on my pillow during the day. But it was so cute, it was worth it. I'll put the pictures up here. I'm just gonna keep going in with my dampened beauty sponge, the one that I used for my foundation. Cupid's bow and chin. Just kind of where I'm gonna highlight later. After my concealer, now I'm going to go in with the Morphe Bake and Set Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. I'm just gonna go in with a dry brush. It's the KVD Vegan Beauty Foundation Brush, and I'm just gonna pack that powder in my under eyes, so to avoid creasing. And my smile lines. Let that sit for a little bit while I start my contour. For my contour today, I'm just going to be going in with the Benefit Cheek Stars Reunion Tour palette. I'm going to take my Shayna B Miami contour brush, and I'm just going to go in with the shade Hula. Just do like a nice light contour. The shadow looks really harsh on this side, but honestly, it's about the same when I'm looking in the mirror down here. So I've got my cheeks all contoured, and now I'm going to go and contour my hairline. I just want to make sure it doesn't look like there's like a significant difference between where I'm contouring on my forehead and my hairline. So that's why I kind of look like I'm putting it in my hair. I'm also gonna take my hair down at the end of the video and straighten it so it looks better for the overall look. Just kind of soften that up. If it looks darker on this side, that's because I have like a lot more baby hairs on this side. But I'm gonna go take Hoola Light and blend the rest of that contour out. And then before I forget, I still have to contour my nose and my jawline. So I'm gonna go back in with the Cheek Stars Reunion Tour palette from Benefit and go in with the shade Hoola once again. For my nose contour, I'm just gonna take the Morphe E62 brush. That's what it looks like right there. Going with Hoola again. All contoured. For my brows today, I'm gonna go ahead with the Frameworker Big Ego Brow Pomade from Tarte, and it just looks like that. And I have it in the shade Dark Brown. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Anastasia Beverly Hills number 12 brush, and that's the brow brush. That end looks like that, and that end looks like that. I think that one looks pretty good. Like they always say, eyebrows are sisters, not twins, and that seems to always be the case with mine. They look good on their own, but together they kind of work. So with my eyebrows done, it is finally time to get into the Morphe X Nikita Dragun palette. And here is what it looks like, even though I already showed you in the intro. So I put a survey on my Instagram story about the different looks I was thinking of doing, and the one with the most votes is actually the one by XO Kyler, and that's this one right here. I'm really psyched to try and replicate this look, but give it a little twist of my own. I'm just gonna go and prep my eyelids with the P. Louise base, and I have the shade Rumor 01. That's what it looks like. I'm going to take a tiny concealer brush. It's from the brand Kenzie. I got it for Christmas. I think it's a TJ Maxx brand, or just like a brand that's sold at TJ Maxx. It's the only place I've seen it. Just gonna put a little bit on the brush. Don't need too much. And then I'm only gonna do it on this eye first because I don't want the other eye to start creasing before I get to the actual eyeshadow. It looks like the first shade she might have started with is the shade Nikita, and then that is this pink shade right here. All right, I'm just gonna start off by taking my Morphe M166 brush, and that's this brush right here. I'm taking the shade Nikita, and I'm just gonna pop that in my crease. people are starting to wake up in my house, so if it gets a little noisy, that's why. Wow, this pink really pops. So I'm just gonna repeat the P. Louise base on the other eye and then do the pink along the crease, just like I did on this one. I'm really hoping this eye turns out as good as this eye did. I think that looks pretty good. And I think that's as even as it's gonna get. So, just like my eyebrows, my eyes are sisters, not twins. So it looks like the next shade she goes in with is gonna be the shade ABG, and that's gonna be this purple shade right here. And for that shade, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my Morphe M152 brush. So I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna put it towards my inner corner, but not quite all the way, because we still need room for that neon green in the shade Shigo. Just kind of pop that in there. I have to say, these shades blend really well. And with this shade, I'm just gonna stop about almost to the corner. It's gonna be about 3/4 of the way. Pack it in there. Just like that. Now for the other eye. Again, we're not hitting the inner corner, we're gonna go right near it. Just add a little bit more. Yeah, that's about even. All right, so my camera battery died and I don't know exactly where it left off. All right, so the next shade I'm gonna go in with is the shade Mama Dragon. It's just a slightly darker purple and it's this shade right here. I'm just gonna go in with the same brush. I cleaned it off with the It Cosmetics brush bath. It's a really nice brush cleaner and the brushes dry practically instantly. They're kind of right on top of ABG. We're gonna blend that out momentarily. Just going in with one of the Morphe Pride brushes, and I'm going back in with Nikita to kind of blend out that dark purple, the Mama Dragon color. Alright, I'm just gonna look at her picture again. She's got a lot more pink going on the outside, but you know what? I'm gonna do something very similar. I'm not gonna copy her exactly, because I kind of like where this is going. So it took a little while, but I finally got the purples to blend with the pink on this side. I don't know if that's because it's set with the P. Louise base, or if it was just a little bit harder to do on that side. Now I'm gonna go into the inner corner with the shade Shigo. I'm going to be using the Morphe M124 brush, and that's this brush right here. I'm just gonna take that and go into the inner corner. Probably gonna have to pack it on quite a bit to stand out from the purple. But I'm really appreciating the fact that there's been little to no fallout in these shades. I know that greens are very hard to make, so I really appreciate the lack of fallout going on here. Ooh, that's looking good. Just gonna do the other eye. I'm loving it. Let me just look at the picture again. All right, so that's about it for the inner corner. Now for the under eye. For the under eye, I'm just gonna go back in with the shades Mama Dragon and ABG and kind of blend it like I did on top, but I'm gonna use the Morphe M508 brush. And that's gonna look like this right here. But I don't wanna get it in my waterline because for the waterline, I'm doing the shade Shigo. Also, I'm adding a line to kind of look like liner. This fell out. Brush that away. Now for the other side. For the shade ABG, I'm actually not going to go in with the same brush. I'm going to go in with the Morphe Pride Collection brush that has a very similar tip. And then for the neon green on my waterline, for the shade Shigo, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M410 brush. And that's this brush right here. I know it's not an under eye brush, but my other brushes are dirty and I don't want to risk anything. This brush actually worked out better. I wonder if it's supposed to be for this. I know what I'm using for waterline from now on. This is working great. All right, now it's time for the glitter. The glitter I'm gonna use is the shade Matrix. It's this one in the bottom corner right there. And the brush that I'm gonna use for the glitter is gonna be the Morphe M224 brush. And it's this tip right here. I actually have a little bit of glitter on it because I wanted to see how it clung to the brush before applying it. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. I love this glitter. So now I'm going to put on some eyeliner. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner, and it just looks like that. It's the Nikita Dragun palette. Go big or go home. And now I'm going to attempt to put fake lashes on. I'm just gonna try and curl my lashes first. For my lashes, I'm just gonna be using the Sephora brand Flirty False Lashes, and they just look like that. And for the lash glue, I'm going to be using the Duo Brush On Adhesive, and it's supposed to be clear, so I'm really hoping that's how it turns out. I don't think I'm going to be showing me putting on my lashes because I'm super bad at it, and it will be much easier if I just do it off camera. So sorry for anyone who wanted to see me put on my lashes. Alright, so I got my lashes on. It took long enough. But I also popped on some Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara, and I put that right on the lower lashes. Now for my blush. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler Pinky Swear Cheek and Lip Mousse. I'm just going to pop a little bit on my finger. I really wanted a bright pink to kind of reflect the pinks on my eyes. And then I'm just gonna use my blush brush. It's from the brand Kenzie also. I'm gonna use that to blend it out. Okay, for my highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Ofra highlighter in the shade Covent Garden. It's the Ofra X Talia collection. Just looks like that. It's a very pretty rosy, not quite rose gold, but almost rose gold pink. And for the highlighter, I'm gonna take the BMX 150 highlight brush, and it's just a regular fan brush. Cute. And now I have to do lips, because without lips, this look is far from complete. For my lips, I'm also going to be using the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler Cheek and Lip Mousse in the shade Pinky Swear, just to kind of keep it the same. And also, I don't really have another very pinky lip product. No lip gloss, lipstick, or anything. Most of my lip colors are nudes, or I have a few reds too, but not really any pinks, like really pinky pinks. I'm not double dipping, by the way, but I still do clean these out after, like clean the surface of it after I'm done using it. To top it off, I'm just going to be using the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler lip gloss in the shade Libra Energy. Alright, so I'm just going to go straighten my hair, and then I will show you the finished look. Alright, so I finished up my hair. I added some braids on this side and put the rest back into a ponytail. And then for my lips, I just added a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Kathryn liquid lipstick. And that just looks like that. And on top of that, I put some more of the Pinky Swear Cheek and Lip Mousse from the Maddie Ziegler collection with Morphe. I really loved working with the Morphe X Nikita Dragun palette. It was so much fun. I never usually get a chance to use like neon greens and purples in the same look, and the glitter on top of that. I've never done a neon green in my waterline either, and it came out so good. I'm so happy with it. This palette is the perfect party palette. I can't wait till I get back to wrestling and get to use a lot of these shades. I'm really looking forward to doing some new looks when I get back. This palette is gonna be perfect for all of those. And I'm also thinking of changing my gear from red and black to purple, but that will have to wait for another video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. And in the comments below, feel free to leave suggestions for which videos you'd like to see in the future, whether that be challenges, product recommendations, reviews, anything really, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.